What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new movie emporium and car review for the film She Said, which is directed by Schrader, starring Carey, Mulligan, and Yeoh Kazan. This is a film, of course, all about the Harvey Weinstein incident, about the New York Times, the two reporters who broke the story. It's in a similar vein of something like Spotlight or All the President's Men, which is, of course, two famous stories about very famous incidences involving people and cultures and stuff like that. Of course, we all know about what Harvey Weinstein did with people like Judd and Gwyneth Paltrow and a lot of executives, a lot of assistants and stuff like that. So basically, that's what the story is. It basically involves these two reporters, as well as they're people who are played by people like Patricia, Clarkson, and of course Andre Braugher. Basically breaking the story wide open and changing culture in Hollywood for hopefully the better. We're still going through it. Harvey Weinstein's still going through all his problems, and so like I said, it's in that vein of the political thriller, or the thriller in general, suspense thriller, the stories come out between the different executives, stuff like that. But with that said, with it now released in theaters, because the story is kind of well known, a lot of the stuff isn't really that surprising, but does it work as that type of suspense kind of drama in a lot of respects with everything it's doing? And yeah, absolutely does. It's fantastic. It's another great little thriller with some great actors and actresses in it. Will do well at Oscar season. It could possibly be. Yeoh Kazan is definitely the standout of this movie. Carey Mulligan is great as always, as she always is. Andre Braugher is really great. Patricia Clarkson is really great. Jennifer Ehle in this movie is really great. Everybody's really great in this movie. This is a movie that has a lot to say. It's showing you the ins and outs of what it took for Harvey Weinstein to fall, and what makes the Me Too movement so important. People can say all they want about, this world is too PC, this world is too this, and this. But in the end, this is a really important story, a really important concept about how difficult it is for people to, justify themselves basically under the scrutiny and under the stipulations of everything they have to go through. And I just found it absolutely engaging. Is it perfect? It's a little longer than it needs to be. I think sometimes they go a little too far. There's some things they could probably cut out a little bit. There's a lot of times in the newsroom where it feels like it repeats itself a lot of times, but it doesn't take away from the simple fact that it's just a very entertaining, very interesting, very well produced film with a lot of interesting concepts and ideas. And it also is a true story, so you have to look at it from that front. You have to look at it from the idea of people really went through this. People were willing to put themselves on the line, and that is a really scary thing, but it absolutely delivers on all fronts, and you see it from every angle. I mean, if you look at like Michael Clayton, which I don't know, I can't remember if Michael Clayton was actually a true story or not, but you look at Michael Clayton, or you look at like these other two films I just talked about, people are willing to sacrifice themselves for the better, and some people won't do it. It's really sad to see, and it's really heartbreaking. But once again, like Carey Mulligan she is just a fantastic, underrated actress. I really do. Even though she's been nominated for a couple Oscars, I think she's fantastic. I think Yeoh Kazan has really come into her own in films and stuff like that. I think she's also fantastic. These two women have a lot of weight they have to put on their shoulders to present the story that's being presented as a film. And like I said, these films could fall by the wayside, but I think because they're so important and they're given the respect that they're given, I think it just works. So with that said, that's kind of where I'm going to leave it. Like I said, it is very by the books, very paint by the numbers when it comes to what it's doing, but the story is still relevant, the story is still prevalent, the story is still prescient. That I definitely recommend it. So if you like Spotlight, if you did like Michael Clayton, if you like all Aaron Brockovich, all these types of films that break wide open the evilness of the world that can be presented, this is definitely a movie you should check out. So it comes out this week. It also comes out a week before Thanksgiving, so it has a lot of stiff competition, but definitely give it a chance. I think you'll like it if you like these types of films. So anyways, with that said, that's been my take on She Said. Thank you so much for watching. Comments below, what is your favorite thriller when it comes to these types of films? What do you like overall? Otherwise, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell on top to find what's coming next. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next review in my car. Bye guys.